What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Now, I didn't want to have to make any type of video because actually I'm sick, and when I make videos and I'm sick, my voice tends to get worse. So we're gonna make this video. We're gonna talk about the market because everybody is asking me about what's going on in the market. Things are falling. Things aren't really looking that great for the last 24 hours. Things aren't looking great for the last 7 days. So let's look at the market and let's get my reaction. Um, if we needed a blanket statement for this, which you will probably get in the title, maybe the thumbnail, I don't know. This is not the bear market. I do not believe that this is the bear market. Now, while I am saying that I don't believe it's the bear market, it doesn't mean that I know everything, right? I don't. Um, I don't believe it. This is why I still hold everything that I'm holding, and I will still hold even if it is the bear market, right? So it's not really going to change anything because my mindset is long term, but I don't believe it is, right? I believe we have so much going for us, and right now it's going to be more of weeding out the people that are insanely fearful to create a massive market and a massive uptick to where people are kind of FOMOing, right? Massively FOMOing because of how much the market has come down. They're going to say, look, it's the end of the world. And then all of a sudden the market's going to reverse on them. They're going to say, I missed it. I missed it. And they're going to keep trying to buy into it. So we'll talk about that in this video. But if you could, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now, also, don't forget about my link in the in the description, at the top of the description, for BTCC. They have another giveaway going on for the end of this month. So if you want to get involved with that, you want free money, I'm literally saying it's free money. You can go ahead and check that out, and you have the opportunity to win this giveaway. All you have to do is sign up, deposit, and trade by the end of the month, and then you'll be entered for that giveaway. They also have other benefits. Even if you don't win the giveaway, you have 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit, extra bonuses up to $10,055, and enjoy up to 40% lower trading fees with BTCC. So feel free to check it out, especially while the market is down. Leverage trading is kind of where it's at. If you want to do a low leverage for the long term and make bank, you can do that. But know how risky leverage trading can be and set your stop losses when you can, so that you can live to fight another day, just like if you were day trading or swing trading. Anyways, the market is at a unique spot because we're seeing some positivity in the last hour when it comes to basically everything. But if we look across the board and just remove the last hour, 24 hours and 7 days does not look good at all, right? You can see Bitcoin is down by about 5% in the last 24 hours, 15 or almost 16% in the last 7 days. You can look at Ethereum and how far that's down. It's down 26% over the last 7 days. It has a lot of people worried that are definitely Ethereum maxis, that believe in Ethereum, that want to see Ethereum succeed. I want to see Ethereum succeed as well. I have like 5 Ethereum that I put to the side, that I plan on holding for the long term, that I don't plan on touching. So it's not really worrying me at all. But for the people that want to see short term success, they're kind of worried. It's down 26.5% in 7 days. It's down 6% in the last 24 hours, looking like an overreaction for altcoins rather than seeing that reaction from Bitcoin itself. BNB is down by 1.8%. XRP is down by 3% or 17% for the last 7 days. You can see Solana that's down 21% in the last 7 days. Dogecoin's down by 15%, down to 10 cents. I'm surprised it's not at sub 10 cents. Cardano at 29 cents, I think, is an absolute steal. Seeing other things like Avalanche below the $10 threshold at $9.90. Like, these prices just make me excited, right? And I really wish I had extra money right now to throw towards cryptocurrency, because I would love to have AVAX at lower than 10 cents. My average for AVAX is like 20 something cents, or sorry, 20 something dollars. I think I said 10 cents. $10, lower than $10. My average for AVAX is 20 something dollars. SUI at about $1. Litecoin at $59, right? There's a lot of opportunity that's out here. Now, while I don't know all the details as to like why this is falling, it's kind of been the same thing. We've seen the reaction in the fourth quarter of last year, right? October, everything started tanking. November, everything started to continue to tank. December, we saw a continuation of that. January, it looked like it was up. We saw some positivity, got back up to high levels, which we were grateful for. But then now, the beginning of February, not looking great, right? February 3rd, and we're seeing everything that has been down in the last 7 days by 20% or so. Um, Now, what everybody is telling me and what everybody's saying is, hey, Matt, it's the bear market. You know, you were wrong about this. You were wrong about seeing altcoin season. While I will acknowledge when I actually am wrong about something, it's not guaranteed that that is the case. We've seen in history that the negativity comes before seeing that major amount of positivity that we want to see. If we're all looking for this massive amount of FOMO of missing out, right? Fear of missing out. Um, you won't see that in an aggressively positive market, right? You're going to see that once a negative market hits its low point. Once it starts hitting a point to where people are like, should I be fearful? Um, that's where things start to absolutely explode. So I'm not worried about XRP being at a low level. I'm not worried about Jasmine Coin being at a low level. I'm not worried about Kronos. I'm not worried about anything that I hold. The only thing that I'm worried about is the fact that these prices are going to be passed up by the time I get opportunity to buy them. And it really does suck anytime the market does come down to these insanely low prices. I can't find the funds to then throw it into those areas because I'm buying at all stages, but it seems like I don't ever leave any money for this stage, which would be great, right? I leave money for the slightly low stage, but not the lowest point. And if I could buy AVAX at $10, if I could buy SUI at these levels, Chronos at these levels, I wouldn't pass it up, right? I'm trying to find some funds in order to do that, but right now is probably one of the most, and it's always at this time. It really is always at this time, just to kind of, I guess, just vent to you. That's the word I was looking for. To vent to you, it's always at this time during tax season where I'm saving money for taxes. I can't put money into there. Or I have money for some other situation. I'm buying my mom a house. So it's like it's a unique situation where I can't take the funds to now throw it into these investment opportunities that I know for sure are going to pay off in the short term, but then massively pay off in the long term. But again, this is just my opinion. I'm going to say this clear that it is just me that's saying this, and you know, there's some other people that believe this as well. I don't see this as the bear market. This is not the crypto bear market. This is a massive pullback that we see for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for XRP, for BNB, for many things that are out there. But once it hits a low level to where people start saying, should I be fearful? Should I sell everything? Like they start questioning, they start getting out of those positions, right? And you see it at that bottom tier. You see it at the level where it stagnates. That's where it's going to absolutely explode, and you're going to see FOMO come in like you've never seen it before, right? And I don't know exactly what date that is. I don't know what week that is, but I am patient to wait around for it. Whether it happens now, it happens the end of the year, or next year, right? I would, I believe that we will see 2026 as a positive year, but we've kind of been saying that for the last few years as we've seen a bear market from the end of 2022 or the end of 2023 to where we are today, right? So, anyways, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of my links down below for BTCC if you want to, or Patreon or whatever. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.